because I know that there was a dust up in the beginning with one of your aides concerning the ethanol lobby, for the lack of a better way to put it, in Iowa. Where do you stand on that? Do you see that?
Yeah, a couple of but subsidies gone, so that has phased out in terms of ethanol. What the media again piled on was when I ran for governor, I said I oppose a mandate on ethanol in the state of Wisconsin. And when I was in Iowa a month or two ago at an ag summit, I said the renewable fuel standard is something I would keep intact and phase out. What I've said, and somebody then as a follow-up to that asked about how long would it take to phase it out, I said probably 2 years, because I don't think you can pull the rug out immediately. There's got to be a progression as to how that phases out. And they said, well, that's different than what you said as governor. I said, no, it's not. I said, I don't have a mandate in Wisconsin on ethanol. If I had, then that would be a flip. I've just said here, I think it's reasonable within the term, probably even shorter than that, within a 2-year period, to phase out that and a whole series of things. I think it's perfectly fine to vote on that up front, because I also think there needs to be a series of changes far greater than just renewable fuel standards. I think there's a whole bunch of regulations. I'd love to take major portions, for example, of the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, and send them back to states where they're much more effective, much more efficient, much more accountable to the taxpayers and the people, and really have a shell of that entity left, if anything, and mainly for like interstate disputes out there. And really, in a larger sense, I actually take it far beyond that. I'd love to take everything from education to transportation to Medicaid funding to all those responsibilities out of the federal government, send them back to Madison and Sacramento and Tallahassee and Albany, places all across this great country, where local and state officials could play a much bigger hand in that.